Have you ever wondered how many more years you can live and, more importantly, how you can live them with vitality and joy? In today's discussion, we're exploring cutting-edge health research that can help you or someone you care about maintain strength and wellness well after celebrating their 80th birthday. We'll examine the gradual transformations your body experiences with age, reveal proactive measures to shield against common health issues, and share practical advice for enhancing both physical and cognitive wellness. Continue reading until the end and you'll discover life-altering strategies to not only extend your lifespan, but also make those additional years truly rewarding. These recommendations focus on enhancing your everyday experiences and ensuring your later years are filled with energy, happiness, and purpose. Whether you're approaching this milestone or already embracing it, this guide contains valuable information that can significantly improve your daily routine. Don't miss out. Read until the conclusion and take your first step toward a healthier, happier future. If you haven't subscribed to our newsletter yet, now's the perfect opportunity to do so and activate notifications so you never miss our weekly content. Your support means everything to me. If you find this article valuable, please consider sharing it with friends and family. Together, we can spread these important insights to more people. If this topic resonates with you, leave a 1 in the comments. If not, let me know what you'd prefer to see by commenting 0. Your feedback helps me improve and create content that better serves your interests. Now, let's begin. How many more years can I live? On a frosty winter morning, 83-year-old Dr. Thomas Murray sat by his study window watching snowflakes gently accumulate in his garden. He sighed deeply as he gazed at the pristine landscape. Just yesterday, he had received the devastating news that his longtime friend Professor William Bennett had passed away unexpectedly. William, with whom Thomas had shared countless hours, discussing literature and philosophy, had died suddenly. It had been only 2 months since they last met for their regular chess match. The changes that occur after 80 are truly overwhelming, Thomas remarked softly, his eyes reflecting concern. Statistics indicate that over 10 million Americans aged 80 and above are currently living, constituting approximately 9% of the nation's population. However, the reality is that many seniors experience rapid health decline shortly after reaching their 80th birthday, facing various medical challenges. Why does our health shift so dramatically at this age? Thomas asked his family physician, Dr. Rebecca Wilson, during a routine examination. Is it possible for people in their 80s like me to maintain good health for a while longer? Thomas's concern was evident, and Dr. Wilson, having known him for years, replied thoughtfully, It's true that your body undergoes significant changes after 80. However, with proper understanding and approach, it's entirely possible to maintain good health well into your 80s and beyond. Recent medical studies have identified 3 key physiological changes that accompany aging, plus one surprising factor that affects senior health: seasonal variations. Today, we'll examine the latest research and practical steps that can help people in their 80s like Dr. Murray navigate these health transitions. Whether you're approaching this milestone or already experiencing it, this guide provides valuable insight into protecting your health and the health of those you care about. Silent decline of physical functions. After turning 80, our bodies undergo significant, often subtle changes, many of which occur without our awareness. Like the mechanism of an antique timepiece gradually losing precision, various bodily functions begin to decline progressively. These changes often occur as quietly as shadows extending across a room, and by the time we notice them, they may have already advanced considerably. This gradual deterioration is commonly referred to by the medical community as the body's overall fatigue. Recent studies reveal that this phenomenon typically manifests in 3 critical areas: weakened immune system, decreased cellular regeneration, deterioration of major organ functions. Let's begin with the immune system. After reaching the age of 80, the body's defense mechanisms are significantly compromised. What was once a simple cold or mild flu can now become a serious threat. According to recent data, the immune strength of people over 80 is on average about 40% lower than it was when they were in their 50s. This makes seniors more vulnerable to infections and diseases they might have easily overcome in younger years. Next, Let's examine the decline in cellular regeneration. When we're young, cuts and bruises heal within days, and we recover quickly from physical exertion. However, for those over 80, healing takes longer, sometimes weeks instead of days. This slowdown in the body's ability to repair itself isn't limited to the skin. It affects all tissues, especially the brain. Cognitive functions such as memory and mental clarity begin to suffer as the brain's ability to regenerate cells diminishes. Studies indicate that after 80, the brain's capacity to repair itself is reduced to about 1/3 of what it was in youth, contributing to common memory lapses and slower thought processes many seniors experience. Finally, we observe the deterioration of major organ functions. Key organs like the heart, kidneys, and liver gradually lose efficiency as we age. Medical research has shown that an 80-year-old's heart pumps about 30% less blood with each beat compared to when they were younger. This reduced blood flow means organs and tissues receive less oxygen and fewer nutrients, which can affect overall health and stamina. Interconnected changes and preventive measures. What's particularly noteworthy about the changes our bodies undergo after turning 80 is how interconnected they can be. And these changes don't occur in isolation. They often trigger a cascade of decline affecting multiple systems simultaneously. For example, a weakened immune system increases infection risk, which can then worsen heart and kidney function. Similarly, reduced cellular regeneration not only slows healing for minor wounds, but also affects organ repair mechanisms, leading to overall health decline. However, it's crucial to understand these changes don't happen overnight. They progress gradually. Over time, the key to mitigating their effects lies in early recognition. By identifying these changes early and taking appropriate actions, the rate of decline can be slowed and sometimes even reversed. Recent medical research highlights the importance of maintaining healthy lifestyle habits, which can reduce functional decline rates by up to 30%. Specific actions to help slow this process include maintaining a regular daily routine, getting adequate sleep, eating a balanced diet, and engaging in moderate exercise. All these practices are essential in minimizing aging's negative impacts on the body. Protein intake among these, one of the most important aspects of maintaining health after 80 is protein intake. Nutritional studies show older adults need more protein than in their younger years. Experts recommend people over 80 consume about 1.2 times the protein they did in their 50s and 60s. Protein plays a vital role in preserving muscle mass, supporting immune function, and promoting cellular repair. With muscle loss being common in older adults, ensuring adequate protein consumption can significantly impact overall strength and health. If you're still reading this article and finding these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know you're still with me. In addition to proper nutrition, regular health checkups are indispensable for detecting subtle bodily changes. Early detection through routine blood tests, electrocardiograms, and other screenings can help prevent serious conditions from developing. These examinations are crucial for monitoring internal changes that may not be immediately noticeable, but could indicate underlying problems. Medical experts emphasize that even in your 80s, significant improvements in bodily functions are possible with a healthy lifestyle and regular health management. However, the key is avoiding overexertion. It's essential to start slowly, make adjustments based on your physical condition, and gradually build strength over time. This measured approach is the secret to maintaining long-term health and independence. The 3 major threats in preventive medical research. Preventive medical research has identified 3 major health threats commonly affecting those over 80. According to recent epidemiological surveys, cardiovascular and respiratory diseases are responsible for approximately 82% of deaths among seniors in this age group. These illnesses, heart disease, stroke, and lung conditions, have long been leading causes of death among the elderly, but they're also among the most preventable. By following a proactive approach, maintaining a heart-healthy diet, staying physically active, and managing stress, seniors can significantly reduce their risk of developing these life-threatening conditions. Additionally, regular screenings for heart function, lung health, and blood pressure can identify early warning signs before they become critical health issues. The future of aging well lies in growing research emphasizing prevention over treatment. With the right lifestyle choices and medical oversight, it's possible to live a long, healthy, and fulfilling life well into your 80s and beyond. Cardiovascular diseases. First, let's examine cardiovascular diseases, which remain a primary concern for seniors. Hypertension, high blood pressure, atherosclerosis, hardening of the arteries, and heart disease account for nearly half, approximately 49.7%, of deaths among those over 80. What makes these diseases particularly concerning is how they can strike suddenly, often leading to heart attacks or strokes with little warning. It's not uncommon for older adults to suddenly experience chest pain, shortness of breath, or dizziness, and quickly find themselves in life-threatening situations. Medical professionals agree that managing blood pressure is the most important factor in preventing cardiovascular diseases. Even after turning 80, it's essential to monitor your blood pressure regularly. If your systolic blood pressure, the top number, exceeds 140, it's time to consider lifestyle changes or medical interventions. Simple yet effective steps like reducing salt intake and maintaining regular physical activity can make a significant difference. For example, reducing salt consumption to below 6 grams per day and taking a 30-minute daily walk are key strategies that can dramatically lower the risk of heart disease, stroke, and other cardiovascular issues. Cancer next. Let's discuss cancer, another major health threat for seniors. Cancer accounts for about 19.5% of deaths among individuals over 80. But what makes it particularly concerning is how easily it can go undiagnosed until it's advanced. One reason for this is that early cancer symptoms are often mistaken for normal aging signs. For example, weight loss due to cancer might be dismissed as part of the natural aging process. Medical research underscores the importance of regular screenings, especially for common cancers like stomach, colon, and lung cancer. Even after turning 80, don't skip regular checkups. Early detection can make all the difference in successful treatment. Be vigilant about changes in your body such as unexplained weight loss, persistent pain, unusual fatigue, or sudden fever. If any of these symptoms arise, seek medical advice promptly, as early treatment offers the best chance of survival. Respiratory diseases. The third major health concern for seniors is respiratory diseases, accounting for about 13.7% of deaths among those over 80. Respiratory illnesses require special attention as the body's ability to fight infections declines with age. After turning 80, lung elasticity decreases and oxygen absorption capacity diminishes. This means even minor respiratory infections like the common cold or flu can quickly escalate into more serious conditions, such as pneumonia. Research shows pneumonia in the elderly often progresses faster than in younger people, even when symptoms initially seem mild. This makes treating respiratory illnesses quickly essential before they become life-threatening. Preventive measures are critical for reducing respiratory disease risk. First and foremost, get annual flu and pneumonia vaccines, which can drastically reduce your chances of developing serious respiratory infections. Additionally, maintaining good oral hygiene is often overlooked, but plays a significant role in reducing aspiration pneumonia risk. Regular brushing and flossing help prevent harmful bacteria from entering your lungs, especially when you're more vulnerable to infections. Common preventive measures for the three major threats. The most important takeaway regarding these three major health threats is the value of early detection. By the time many symptoms appear, it's often too late to address the problem effectively. This is why regular health checkups are essential. Blood tests, electrocardiograms, ECGs, chest X-rays, and other screenings can detect abnormalities before they become serious. In addition to regular screenings, adopting healthy lifestyle habits is crucial for mitigating disease risks. Quitting smoking, exercising regularly, and eating a balanced diet are fundamental to protecting your health. A well-rounded lifestyle not only supports your immune system but also helps manage weight, lower blood pressure, and reduce the risk of chronic diseases like diabetes, cancer, and cardiovascular conditions. Dietary recommendations. One of the most effective ways to combat age-related health issues is through proper nutrition, particularly a diet rich in antioxidants, Studies consistently show that incorporating foods like green leafy vegetables, fresh fruits, and fatty fish into your meals can significantly reduce chronic disease risk, including cancer and cardiovascular problems. These foods contain vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats that help combat oxidative stress, a major contributor to aging and disease. For example, leafy greens like spinach, kale, and collard greens are rich in vitamin K, which plays a critical role in maintaining strong bones and cardiovascular health. Berries, such as blueberries and strawberries, are high in antioxidants that protect cells from damage, reducing cancer risk and boosting immune function. Fatty fish like salmon and mackerel provide omega-3 fatty acids, which support heart health by reducing inflammation and lowering blood pressure. Medical experts agree that even after age 80, with proper prevention, early detection, and a balanced diet, the risk of dying from diseases like heart disease, stroke, and cancer can be dramatically reduced. The key takeaway is the importance of early intervention. If you notice unusual symptoms such as unexplained weight loss, fatigue, or persistent pain, seek medical attention immediately. Early detection can make a life-saving difference, even for older adults. Winter, a season that threatens. Winter poses unique risks for older adults, making it the most dangerous season for the elderly. Healthcare providers widely recognize that mortality risk for people over 80 increases significantly during colder months. Studies show the mortality rate for those over 80 is approximately 1.5 times higher in winter than summer, with the greatest risks occurring between December and February. Effects of cold on the body. Cold weather directly impacts the body in several ways. One of the most serious effects is blood vessel constriction. When temperatures drop, blood vessels naturally narrow, causing blood pressure spikes. While younger people's bodies can often adjust to these changes, those over 80 have less flexible blood vessels, making them more vulnerable to sudden dangerous blood pressure increases. Research indicates heart attacks, myocardial infarctions, and strokes increase by approximately 1.4 times during winter months, with cold temperatures being a major factor. Beyond blood pressure effects, cold also weakens the immune system. The body conserves heat. Its ability to fight infections decreases. Viral infection risk, like flu or pneumonia, rises as cold weather drives people indoors where viruses spread more easily. Furthermore, dry air from indoor heating can dry nasal and throat mucous membranes, making it easier for bacteria and viruses to enter the body. Risk of falls. Another critical winter risk is increased fall likelihood. Icy sidewalks and snow-covered roads present significant dangers for people of all ages. For those over 80, who often experience slower reflexes and weakened muscles, falling risk is even greater. A fall can be catastrophic, causing fractures or other serious injuries that significantly decrease quality of life. Medical research highlights that falls among older adults are a leading hospitalization cause and can result in long-term health consequences. Interestingly, studies show elderly people living in warmer climates tend to live longer on average than those in colder regions. For example, older adults in Southern California, Florida, and southwestern states typically remain healthier and more active even after reaching 80. Warm weather encourages outdoor activities, contributing to physical fitness, mental well-being, and lower fall risk. For those in colder climates, steps to stay safer during winter include wearing non-slip footwear, keeping walkways clear of ice and snow, and maintaining adequate home heating to prevent hypothermia. Staying active during winter, even indoors, is also crucial. Regular exercise helps maintain balance and coordination, reducing fall risk. Seasonal migration. Based on research highlighting cold weather risks, seasonal migration has gained attention. This concept suggests older adults spend the coldest winter months in warmer regions to reduce health risks associated with freezing temperatures. While complete relocation may not be feasible for everyone, even spending a few weeks or months in a milder climate can significantly reduce winter's potential harm to seniors. If you're still reading this article and finding these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know you're still with me. For instance, Some retirees migrate from colder northeastern or midwestern areas to states like Florida, Arizona, or Southern California. These warmer regions maintain moderate temperatures, allowing older adults to stay active and reducing risks of hypothermia, heart attacks, and strokes common in colder months. However, if seasonal migration isn't realistic due to financial, family, or logistical reasons, numerous strategies can help seniors stay safe and healthy during winter. Indoor temperature management. For those unable to migrate, managing indoor temperatures is essential for winter health. Experts recommend keeping bedrooms at 18 degrees on 64 degrees or higher to maintain warmth throughout the night. Living areas should be maintained between 20, 22 to 68, 72 degrees, comfortable for most people. Humidity levels should be kept between 50-60% to prevent respiratory system and skin irritation from heating system dry air. Using humidifiers in bedrooms and living rooms helps maintain moisture, particularly beneficial for those with respiratory conditions like asthma or COPD. It's also important to keep warm blankets and layered clothing accessible for comfort. Ensuring your home is well insulated reduces heating costs while maintaining stable indoor temperatures. Seniors should also avoid direct exposure to heating vents, as dry heat can cause dehydration and skin problems. Outdoor precautions for winter. Outdoor activities, seniors should take additional precautions. First and foremost, dressing in layers is essential. Layers help regulate body temperature and allow adding or removing clothing as needed. Seniors should particularly focus on keeping their necks, hands, and feet warm, as these areas are most susceptible to frostbite and cold-related injuries. It's also critical to avoid sudden temperature changes. Before going outside, seniors should warm up gradually by doing light indoor stretching or walking around the house. This prevents strain on the heart and circulation as the body adjusts to colder temperatures. Additionally, wearing proper footwear with non-slip soles helps prevent falls on icy or slippery surfaces. Health management in winter. For winter health management, preparation is key. Medical experts emphasize that preventing seasonal health issues requires careful planning. Ensuring a warm, safe home environment, maintaining regular indoor exercise, and monitoring physical condition changes are essential for staying healthy during colder months. It's also important to maintain routine health checks. Winter can exacerbate conditions like high blood pressure, arthritis, and respiratory illnesses, so regular checkups are vital. If you feel unwell, promptly contact your healthcare provider for advice or treatment. Early intervention can prevent minor issues from becoming major health concerns. Mental health supports. Physical health. While physical changes often receive most attention after age 80, mental health is equally important for overall well-being. Recent studies show a strong connection between mental and physical health, especially for older adults. Chronic stress, anxiety, and depression can significantly weaken the immune system, affect circulation, and increase hypertension and cardiovascular disease risk. One significant mental challenge seniors face is shifting social roles. Many people over 80 have spent their lives as central family figures, parents, caregivers, or providers. However, as they age, they often become more dependent on others, affecting their self-esteem and sense of purpose, potentially leading to feelings of inadequacy or identity loss. Research shows older adults struggling with these changes face twice the risk of developing depression compared to those who positively adjust to their new roles. This highlights the importance of providing seniors with emotional support during this transition. Bridging the generation gap. Another factor affecting mental health is the growing digital divide. Rapid technological advancement has created a significant communication gap between generations. As technology increasingly dominates daily life, many seniors feel isolated because they struggle with new devices, social media, or virtual communication methods younger generations take for granted. Interestingly, studies show older adults maintaining active social lives, in person or online, experience slower cognitive decline. Those regularly engaging in social activities demonstrate 40% slower cognitive decline than those who isolate themselves. This emphasizes the importance of staying connected through group activities, volunteer work, or regular family conversations. Maintaining mental health. Keeping the mind sharp is as important as physical health. Engaging in mental exercises like reading, solving puzzles, learning new skills, or attending social events stimulates brain activity and reduces dementia risk. Social activity also provides seniors with purpose and belonging, significantly boosting mental well-being. There are 3 crucial elements to maintaining mental health as we age. The transition into later years brings changes in social roles, health, and routine that affect emotional well-being. However, maintaining positive mental states remains within our control. Here are 3 crucial elements to focus on. Maintaining connections. Humans are social creatures, and maintaining meaningful relationships is essential for emotional stability, especially with age. Loneliness and isolation are significant senior risks leading to depression and anxiety. Research shows people who regularly engage with family and friends typically have better mental health, improved cognitive function, and longer lives. In today's world, staying connected is easier than ever, even with geographically distant family. Regular phone calls, video chats, or virtual family gatherings help foster connection. For those with nearby relatives or friends, face-to-face interactions are especially valuable. Social engagement, even briefly, profoundly impacts loneliness. If in-person interactions are limited, consider joining community groups or participating in online forums or social networks for seniors. Many local senior centers offer classes, group meetups, and volunteer opportunities, excellent outlets for building social connections. Maintaining purpose. Having life purpose is incredibly powerful, particularly in later years. Activities. Providing meaning, such as hobbies, lifelong learning, or volunteering, can significantly improve mental health and overall well-being. Research consistently shows older adults with clear purpose live on average over 2 years longer than those without. Hobbies like gardening, painting, or writing provide creative outlets and self-expression. If interested in learning, try a new language, musical instrument, or online course. Volunteering for causes you care about helps others while fostering contribution and belonging. One great benefit of meaningful engagement is keeping the mind sharp. Seniors regularly participating in mentally stimulating activities typically experience slower cognitive decline, contributing to better mental health. Self-acceptance. Aging inevitably brings physical, emotional, and lifestyle changes. Accepting these changes and embracing the natural aging process is key to mental well-being. Many people in later years struggle with inadequacy or frustration as they encounter limitations. However, self-acceptance is critical for finding peace and stability. Aging doesn't mean surrendering or becoming less than who we were. It's about adapting and finding new ways to enjoy life. Accepting bodily changes and focusing on capabilities rather than limitations is essential for mental health. Start with small, achievable goals and gradually increase activity as strength and ability permit. Remember that self-care is vital. Treat yourself with kindness, patience, and understanding. It's normal to feel frustrated occasionally, but also important to recognize and celebrate the wisdom and resilience accompanying age. Enhancing mental and physical health. Laughter, gratitude, and exercise. Beyond maintaining connections, purpose, and self-acceptance, other habits can improve both mental and physical health as you age. Recent studies find laughter and gratitude incredibly beneficial for overall well-being. Laughter and gratitude. Laughter enhances immune function, reduces stress, and improves mood. Simple activities like watching funny movies, spending time with people who make you laugh, or engaging in joy-bringing activities can significantly impact your health. Similarly, practicing gratitude improves mental health and longevity. Taking time daily to reflect on life's positive aspects, whether health, family, or small happiness moments, can boost your immune system and reduce anxiety and depression. Keep a gratitude journal or daily appreciate small things. It makes a tremendous difference for emotional well-being. Moderate exercise. Exercise is often called aging's golden pill, with countless studies showing benefits for body and mind. Moderate exercise like walking, stretching, or light yoga can reduce anxiety, improve sleep quality, and combat cognitive decline, sometimes accompanying aging. Exercise stimulates happiness hormones like serotonin and endorphins, natural mood enhancers. If you're still reading this article and finding these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know you're still with me. Walking is an excellent low-impact activity accessible to most people. A great way to get outdoors, increase heart rate, and improve circulation, all contributing to better mental health. Exercising with friends or groups amplifies benefits, providing both physical activity and social interaction. The power of social engagement and physical activity. Combining these habits, staying connected, maintaining purpose, embracing self-acceptance, laughing, practicing gratitude, and staying physically active can dramatically improve quality of life and senior mental health. Studies show more engagement in these practices leads to greater health and resilience facing life's challenges. By focusing on these key elements, seniors can enjoy not just longer lives, but also ensure later years filled with joy, vitality, and fulfillment. Never underestimate small changes' power. They significantly impact overall well-being. Mental health as a quality of life. Determinant as we age, mental health becomes critical in determining quality of life, particularly after turning 80. Just as physical health influences how we feel and function, mental health directly impacts overall well-being and longevity. Achieving fulfillment after 80 requires conscious care, self-awareness, and consistent effort maintaining both mental and physical health. Fortunately, small daily practices can significantly promote happiness, emotional resilience, and vitality in later years. Prescription for longevity. The power of simple habits. Latest research emphasizes that longevity and well-being in later life don't require drastic lifestyle changes. Instead, the secret lies in adopting straightforward habits that accumulate over time, enhancing both lifespan and quality. Studies suggest maintaining these habits can extend average lifespan by 3 to 5 years. This longevity prescription centers on simple principles: balanced diet, moderate exercise, and mental engagement. By consistently integrating these into daily routines, older adults can improve both physical and mental health, creating a more vibrant, enjoyable life. Dietary management. Eating for health and longevity. After turning 80, our bodies undergo several changes, particularly in digestion and metabolism. Managing both food quality and quantity becomes essential to ensure proper nutrition and prevent issues like malnutrition, dehydration, and weakened immunity. Here are key dietary considerations for seniors over 80.1. Protein intake as we age. Muscle mass naturally decreases and our bodies become less efficient processing protein. Therefore, ensuring sufficient protein intake is important for maintaining muscle strength, bone health, and overall vitality. Research suggests seniors over 80 should consume 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily. Protein-rich. Foods like fish, poultry, legumes, and dairy products are excellent sources. Fish such as salmon, mackerel, and sardines provide high-quality protein and omega-3 fatty acids essential for heart health. For those with difficulty digesting certain proteins, softer options like eggs, yogurt, and plant-based proteins such as tofu and beans may be easier on the digestive system. Antioxidant-rich foods. Antioxidants are vital for combating oxidative stress, which accelerates aging and damages cells. Fruits and vegetables are rich in antioxidants, and incorporating various produce into your diet supports immune system and prevents diseases like cancer and cardiovascular issues. Particularly beneficial are foods high in vitamins A, C, and E, as well as beta-carotene. Green leafy vegetables like spinach, kale, and collard greens, plus colorful fruits like berries, oranges, and peppers, are excellent choices. These foods not only protect from cellular damage but also support skin health and cognitive function. Fermented foods common in Asian diets, miso, natto, kimchi, and pickles, are gaining attention for health benefits. They contain beneficial probiotics promoting gut health, aiding digestion, and supporting immunity. Including these foods helps regulate gut environment and enhance overall health. Exercise. Staying active and mobile. Exercise remains one of the most powerful tools for maintaining physical and mental health as we age. While aging's physical limitations require adjustments, regular physical activity benefits cannot be overstated. Here's how seniors can incorporate exercise into their routines. Slow and steady approach. The key to exercise after 80 is moderation. Recent studies show just 30 minutes of daily light exercise, walking, stretching, or yoga, significantly improves cardiovascular health, mobility, and mental well-being. You needn't push too hard for benefits. Consistency and gradual progress matter more than intensity. Morning exercises and daily routine. Starting the day with light exercises like stretching or walking excellently regulates the body's internal clock, improves flexibility, and increases circulation. Morning exercise improves energy levels and positively frames the day, enhancing responsiveness to daily tasks like grocery shopping or climbing stairs. For those with limited mobility or strength, seated strength training or stretching while watching TV are great alternatives. These gentle movements maintain flexibility, improve balance, and prevent stiffness. Tailoring exercise to your abilities. Exercise should be tailored to individual ability. For some seniors, walking or chair exercises may be best, while others might handle more vigorous activities like swimming or cycling. Always consult healthcare professionals before starting new exercise programs, especially with existing health conditions. Mental health and physical health. A symbiotic relationship as the body ages, nurturing both physical and mental health becomes increasingly important. Research consistently shows maintaining mental health closely relates to physical health. A happy mind supports a healthy body, and vice versa. Small practices, big impact. The practices outlined: balanced diet, regular exercise, meaningful connections have far-reaching impacts. They reduce chronic disease risk, improve cognitive function, and promote emotional well-being. These habits help ensure life after 80 remains fulfilling and vibrant. By adopting simple, consistent health approaches, seniors enhance quality of life, maintain independence, and experience improved physical and mental health, ultimately leading to greater happiness in later years. Sleep quality. Good sleep is essential at every age, but becomes even more important after turning 80. As we age, sleep patterns naturally change, with many experiencing lighter sleep or waking more frequently during the night. However, quality sleep remains crucial for both physical and mental well-being. Sleep is when the body repairs itself, strengthens immunity, and consolidates memories, all vital functions for older adults. Here's how to improve sleep quality. Reduce blue light exposure. A key sleep factor is blue light from electronic devices like phones, tablets, and televisions. Blue light interferes with melatonin production, the hormone signaling bedtime. To improve sleep quality, avoid screens, at least 2 hours before bed. Instead, read books, listen to calming music, or do light stretching. Optimal room temperature. The ideal sleep environment includes cool, dark, quiet rooms. Studies suggest keeping bedroom temperature around 18°C, 64°F, promotes restful sleep as the body naturally cools during sleep. Additionally, blackout curtains or sleep masks help block unwanted light disrupting sleep. Regular health checks, proactive monitoring for well-being. After 80, regular health monitoring becomes even more crucial. Daily checkups, though simple, provide early warning systems for potential health issues, allowing timely intervention. Key health checks include daily measurements. Regularly monitoring blood pressure, weight, and body temperature helps detect sudden health changes. Measure blood pressure at least daily, especially with existing heart conditions. Similarly, tracking weight fluctuations alerts to potential issues like fluid retention or malnutrition. Immediate consultation for abnormalities. If health irregularities or concerns arise, promptly consult healthcare providers. Proactive medical visits for checkups and screenings for heart disease, cancer, or diabetes help identify problems before becoming serious. Intellectual activities. Keep your brain active. Maintaining cognitive function is a key goal for aging gracefully. Intellectual activities not only keep the brain sharp, but enhance overall well-being. Consider these approaches to stay mentally engaged. Engage in mental challenges, activities challenging the brain, reading books, solving puzzles, playing. Strategy games like chess or shogi help maintain cognitive abilities. These activities stimulate the brain and encourage problem-solving, strengthening memory and brain plasticity. Learn new things. Adopt a curious mindset open to learning, whether new hobbies, languages, or skills, to encourage brain growth. Studies show learning new skills delays cognitive decline onset and helps prevent dementia. Social connections, the power of belonging. Social interactions are essential for maintaining emotional and physical health, especially after turning 80. Staying socially connected offers improved mood, reduced loneliness, and increased longevity. Here's how to stay socially active. Social connections, the power of belonging. Social interactions are essential for maintaining emotional and physical health, especially after turning 80. Staying socially connected offers improved mood, reduced loneliness, and increased longevity. Here's how to stay socially active. 1. Participate in community activities. Joining community groups or volunteering not only keeps the mind engaged but fosters belonging. Studies show seniors actively participating in social activities live on average 2 years longer than those who isolate. Activities like volunteering, attending religious services, or joining local clubs build lasting social bonds and provide emotional support. 2. Regular communication. Maintaining regular contact with family and friends is crucial. Today, staying connected is easier than ever through video calls, social media, or simple phone conversations. For the less tech-savvy, regular meetups or neighborhood events can strengthen social ties. Stress management. Finding calm in everyday life. Chronic stress negatively impacts health, particularly in later years, affecting immunity, cardiovascular health, and mental clarity. Managing stress is essential for living a long, healthy life. Consider these effective methods. 1. Create time for relaxation. Taking personal time is crucial. Whether enjoying hobbies, gardening, knitting, or painting, activities you find pleasant and relaxing reduce stress. 2. Practice deep breathing or meditation. Simple relaxation techniques like deep breathing, mindfulness, or light meditation reduce anxiety and promote calm. These practices encourage emotional resilience and improve overall well-being. 3. Set a comfortable pace. As you age, avoid overextending yourself. Finding a comfortable daily pace and learning to decline when necessary is key to maintaining calm and preventing burnout. Allow yourself to rest and recharge as needed. Incorporating these practices for a fulfilled life after 80. By incorporating these elements into daily life, older adults can lead more fulfilling, healthy lives even after 80. Approach these practices gradually without overwhelming yourself. Start small with natural, sustainable adjustments. Living after 80 should focus not on limitations but on enhancing life quality through body and mind well-being. The habits outlined: quality sleep, regular health checks, intellectual engagement, strong social connections, and stress management are essential pillars for achieving longevity and happiness. The true path to healthy longevity isn't seeking perfection but embracing small, manageable changes supporting a fulfilling, happy life. The result: a life remaining full of energy, joy, and purpose well into later years. What you can do, starting tomorrow. As we've explored throughout this guide, turning 80 brings various health challenges, but also opens opportunities for growth, connection, and fulfillment. While aging brings inevitable physical changes, these challenges aren't insurmountable. With proper knowledge and proactive steps, living a vibrant, healthy life in your 80s and beyond is entirely possible. Recognizing small changes. The first step in maintaining health after 80 is noticing small changes, both physical and emotional. The subtle shifts in your body, energy levels, and mood are signals that shouldn't be overlooked. Whether feeling slightly more tired than usual or noticing appetite changes, Being attuned to these differences helps you respond promptly. Awareness is key, allowing action before minor issues become major problems. What you can do. Starting today. You needn't wait for tomorrow to improve your health. Here are simple actions you can take today to set yourself on the path to healthier living in your 80s. Daily health monitoring. Begin making daily blood pressure measurements and temperature checks part of your routine. These checks aren't time-consuming, but can alert you to early health issue signs. Tracking small physical condition changes, weight fluctuations, temperature, or slight discomforts helps you stay ahead of potential problems. Physical activity, no matter how small, even light. Exercise significantly impacts physical health. If not already active, start with 10-15 minutes of light stretching or walking around your home, gradually increasing as comfortable. Try gentle movements like stretching while watching TV or seated strengthening exercises. These small movements maintain flexibility, balance, and muscle strength. Nourish your body. Aim for a balanced diet including quality proteins, antioxidants, and healthy fats. Incorporate various fruits, vegetables, and whole grains in your meals. Start each meal with vegetables or fruits rich in vitamins and antioxidants, leafy greens, berries, and citrus. Fish and lean meats provide essential proteins, maintaining strong muscles and bones. Strengthen your social connections. Prioritize connections with family, friends, and loved ones. A short phone call or video chat with family members wonderfully improves emotional well-being. If possible, plan face-to-face meetings or join community activities. Social interactions provide belonging and purpose, vital for emotional health. Mental wellness. Start incorporating some mental relaxation into your daily routine through deep breathing, reading, or enjoying hobbies. Mental breaks reduce stress and boost overall well-being. If you don't have a mindfulness practice, consider spending 5 minutes daily sitting quietly, focusing on breathing and releasing tension. Prepare for seasons ahead. Consider how changing seasons affect your health. If weather is turning colder, prepare your home to stay warm and comfortable. Dress in layers and maintain proper living area temperatures to reduce illness risk or bodily strain. If living in colder climates, gradually adjust your routine for winter weather, adding warmer clothing or ensuring properly heated and humidified homes. If you're still reading this article and finding these lessons useful, please comment 4 below to let me know you're still with me. Thank you for joining me in understanding how we can maintain health and happiness as we age. From dietary choices and daily routines to managing mental health and staying socially connected, we've explored powerful ways to ensure fulfilling lives well into our 80s and beyond. What have you learned today? What one thing stood out, and how will you incorporate it into your daily life? I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Please share in the comments below. If you found this article valuable, please share it with others who might benefit. Your support helps us create more content, making a difference in older adults' lives everywhere. Thanks again for reading, and I look forward to hearing from you in the comments. Stay healthy and keep thriving.